Hello and welcome back. This is MC1 Gamer. So today, I just wanted to reach out to anybody who is a subscriber and has been wondering why I haven't had as much content of late. Main reason is because it's around the holidays and I've been spending a lot of time with my family. There's been a lot of things that have been going on, just family oriented in the time of the year. So if you've been looking out and wondering where I am, that's the main reason. So just keep an eye out. There's more stuff that's coming, and there's certainly the channel's not going away. I've mentioned that a couple of times, but don't think that that's the case. What I wanted to talk about was just a couple of quick things, just to give you guys an update. First of all, happy holidays to everybody out there. It's that great time of the year, and I hope everybody has a happy and healthy New Year as well. I will be releasing some other stuff between now and then, as soon as I can, take the time to cut stuff. But between Thanksgiving and New Year's, there's a lot going on. But one of the things I wanted to talk about was Vince Ventrello from Warhammer Weekly and the YouTubers community, the Warhammer YouTubers that put out all kinds of content for quite a long time, are doing an end of the year awards thing, and they had a really nice one last year. And I was lucky enough to actually win one of these awards, and it was just it's a nice vote of confidence, and I think it's a really nice thing just to spread the word about to people that there are content providers and people who add to the community, and who really, it's nice to get to recognize them. And it was nice when I had gotten that kind of recognition last year, when I took the dive to get into building, giving back to the YouTubers community and doing this stuff. It's a lot of fun. It's also a lot of work. And it's also, there's a lot of effort beyond just putting this stuff out there and being involved. And it's also, you have to brave some slings and arrows too. You got to have a little bit of a thick skin, because you're putting your face out there, you're putting your personality out there, you're putting your, there are people that aren't always going to agree with you. So it's not always easy to do. You get a lot of criticism, and the feedback isn't always positive. So you got to be able to handle that. But the people who do it not because they're getting paid, because they enjoy it, because they love what they do, they love the hobby, and I think it's great that Vince and company are doing this. So I wanted to try and just help spread the word. I'm sure a lot of you people are subscribers of theirs. I'm sure a lot of you people have know about it already, but if you don't, go check it out. I'm going to link the video with all the nominations. If you think there are people that maybe have not gotten recognized for whatever reason, maybe they just aren't on people's radar, go and submit them. This is a great way to grow the community, and a great way for you to go and express, either for yourself or for somebody else that that there's people who deserve that recognition. As for myself, I got nominated for a couple of categories. This is not my bid for any, for votes. If you feel like you want to vote for me, great. If you don't want to vote for me, that's not a problem. I don't expect that I'll be winning any awards, because I haven't been terribly consistent this year. I think the only thing that I maybe have done of note is the unlocking for the Age of Sigmar, which I'm proud of, and I'm looking to continue. I've been a little remiss in furthering that, but it's because of mostly scheduling issues, and having the time to be able to do it properly. And there's been a lot of stuff that has built up. There's certainly plenty of new things and new releases, but I will get back to that kind of a thing, as well as ongoing a series like my Convert This series and the like. But I definitely think that there's other people that deserve the vote as well, and I really encourage you to look at people who really deserve it and give them, throw them your vote. It doesn't have to be long-standing people in the community. It could be up-and-comers, new people who've done stuff, or even people that have just done something different or new, stepped up their game. I like to give a whole lot of confidence, a whole lot of support for Vince and Tom, who took over the reins, not only in helping keep as much of the community together after it fragmented a little bit, but also for the steady stream of videos between Warhammer Weekly and tutorials, for being on my videos consistently for unlockings and whatnot, for the paint episodes that I've been a part of with them. These guys, as among many others, are great. So I'm not, if they're on the list as well, consider them for a vote, because I think they've done a lot more than just the categories can express and will convey, and what they've done to help support the community through a lot of struggles with game fragmentation, community fragmentation, people's different opinions about different games. These guys have kept a really good positive note and have helped in a lot of ways to keep really. We lost a lot of really good. I shouldn't say that we lost them, because they're still around. It's not like they died, but we lost a lot of people that were really helped make this community and help really make it interesting, that just don't do it anymore, or don't do it as much. I'm very happy to see some people that have kind of left, that kind of come back with whatever their muse is. Like for instance, Anthony from the Sustainable Center, with his resurgence around Ninth Age. Not my thing. But he was gone for a little while, and I'm really glad to see him back, because he was one of the inspirations that got me into this, and one of the guys that, among many that I had followed, that really inspired me to get involved in this stuff as well. So, but in any case, I really want to try to encourage you to look for some of the new faces. Because people come and go. Sometimes you get these people with long legs who've been around for a while, and really, they keep it going. But you never know what the reasons are why people pop in and out. For financial reasons, because they just lose their interest in the hobby, or they found other interests that maybe superseded it. It could be time management, it could be work related, it could be family related. Sometimes that happens. So, but I like the idea of trying to support new people, especially if they really are doing a nice job, and they're really they're pushing, they're furthering the community and furthering the creativity, and adding to it. So especially if it's in a positive way. The people who are the negative Nancy's, the people who are ragers and upset about anything, look, there's a place for rants. I don't want to say you don't rant, but I like the people who have positive images and positive feedback and positive comments, and try to look at things in a positive way. That's the kind of stuff that really, that I appreciate. But hey, if you gotta go with your gut and go with what you are interested in, because it's your vote. I do want to give a shout out to one person though. However, I don't know if I think that he's a nominee, but I also think that I wanted to put out a little recognition, just especially during the holidays, which is Mel, the Terrain Tutor. Guy's been going through a lot. I'm sure he's been going through a lot for a while, but he's trying to build a business, trying to build a personality online, and trying to support his family. It really hit home. He put out a video recently. I know what he's going through, because I have similar struggles. Not going to get into that. I'm fortunate that I have a great wife, and she's got a good job, and but I'm looking to do things on my own as well, to try and build out a profession after making a major transition, and it hasn't worked out. It's worked out with to different degrees of success, but I look at somebody like him with really good quality production values, good quality tutorials, real good information. And I know he's going through some tough times. So I just wanted to go and make people aware. If you're not aware of the Terrain Tutor, you should be. If you're in this hobby, you should be. The guy gives out incredible advice. He does analysis on products, materials, techniques. It's obviously derived mostly around terrain, which is something that I'm kind of in like a crazy mode lately. But it's one of the elements that is sometimes overlooked by most hobbyists. I mean, most people look about the figures, the minis, the model sets. But terrain changes everything when it's really good, and it really kind of takes it down a notch when it's really bad. It really can hurt the ambiance and the feel for the game. And the fact that he puts out some really good quality stuff. I mean, really, really good quality stuff. Where and some of the thing like that I do, I kind of I could see maybe an inspiration from watching one of his videos that it's not innovative in and of itself, but it's like trying to do this hobby stuff on a budget. Finding shortcuts. These are really important things. Things that I see Vince doing as well, and others. Victor is also great job. I can never pronounce your name properly. QS. Anyway, there's a lot of people that do this type of stuff, but I wanted to give a shout out to the Terrain Tutor. If you don't know him, go check out his videos. If you're not a subscriber, sub to him. If you're interested in doing Patreon to support him, do Patreon to support him. Don't throw me a Patreon support. If you were considering doing that, send it to him. because I think that guy deserves it more, and he'll do more with it, and he probably could use it a little bit more right now. So, just sending out good vibes to him for the holidays, hoping that things turn around for him. The guy is really good at what he does, and he's really good for the community, and I hope that, he makes it through, this a little bit of the hurdle that apparently he's going through. And, again, happy holidays to everybody. Hope it's a joyous time, and I'll see you on the next video. Have a great day.